Hey guys, Clifford Stumby, pop song professor here, ready to explain to you Justin Timberlake's new song Supplies, particularly the music video, and then we'll jump into some lyrics. Justin Timberlake has been on this awesome, heavy, dark pop roll recently with first Dirty and now he's doing Supplies, and it's gonna be really interesting to see what comes of this new album. So Supplies is set in this sort of like post-apocalyptic world with a stark contrast in social classes. The overall message of Supplies seems to be one of fighting against the power and anything that keeps us from living equally together or freely. The first scene is of Justin Timberlake sitting in a penthouse apartment building in a city watching a bunch of TVs that show depictions of racial inequality. And you know he's going for the politically woke aspect because all of the TVs have this sort of like red and white stripe across them like an American flag. Other scenes on the TV depict immigrant and feminist causes as well. And part of Donald Trump's lower lip makes an appearance too. Okay, so once he comes out of the apartment complex, we see a visual representation of the social inequality here. We have these extremely gaudily dressed people in complete white, even their skin is painted white. And they're kind of harassing this woman who's dressed in black. Now the woman herself is not black, but there's a clear point being made here. Justin Timberlake, for his part, is dressed partially in blue, partially in black. So he's not completely one of the people who's being looked down upon in this situation, but he does identify with them. So he helps her out of a tight situation and they keep moving. Another big scene is where Justin Timberlake is singing in this sort of like courtyard area with a bunch of other people wearing black, flashing flashlights at the camera. It's actually filmed at the Los Angeles Public Library, and I believe that the point of this scene is to show the sort of underground unity trying to fight back against the power. The next big scene is this giant circle of worshipers bowing down before this great big pyramid, this like flashing light everywhere, and at the top of the pyramid is an eye, which is a clear allusion to the Illuminati. Now, Justin Timberlake isn't probably talking about the Illuminati per se, though he could be. But what he's saying is that there are forces that control the world around us, the Illuminati or otherwise, and we need to fight back against them, and he depicts that when he and the girl throw a torch at the giant pyramid and it catches on fire. The people, though, continue to worship it. Now, the next scene is a little bit more complicated because there's a lot of people in this sort of secret gathering, and they're all shaking their fist in support of this woman who's sitting on a chair above them. She's not dressed white like the enemy, and she doesn't have any pyramid symbolism, but Justin Timberlake doesn't seem to like her, and in this scene, he's walking through the crowd while wearing a white hoodie. I don't think that the white hoodie is hugely symbolic of anything, and I think that in this case, that woman is the same woman that he rescued at first and who he's been going on these adventures with. She's probably like the queen of the underground movement or something like that, and he secretly knows her, though other people maybe aren't aware of their relationship. And then there's this really cool scene in a large atrium. There's a lot of people there floating with these white collars around their necks, and he and the girl go in there and start taking the collars off, and when they do that, the people fall to the ground almost as if though they're freed. And so you really see that this music video is painting this picture of these resistance fighters trying to free an enslaved world. We see them kissing and making out, possibly having sex, and then Justin Timberlake wakes up in this post-nuclear wasteland with the girl and a bunch of kids. And you can see that they're probably gonna go start a new world together, something must have happened. And one of the kids comes up to the camera and says, "Are you sleeping? You need to wake up, you need to do something about this. If you don't, we really don't care about you, get lost." And that's the end of the music video. So essentially what the music video comes down to is that it's about these freedom fighters who work together to try to fight against racial and sexual and other types of inequality. The point about there being some sort of like overarching controlling force like the Illuminati is probably the deepest point. Other than that, it's mostly just this raising awareness of the need to continue to fight. And Justin Timberlake does it in a way that only a pop star could do. The lyrics of the song, on the other hand, do not have such a woke message. Verse 1, met you out on Broadway on the hottest night in town. She's being chased down by this guy she used to know, and he basically tells her, "Hey, I'm leaving, you wanna come with me? Because obviously I'm better than this dude." And we get into this metaphor of supplies being resources, whether it's emotional or physical. When he sings, "'Cause I'll be the light when you can't see, I'll be the wood when you need heat." And then perhaps the most interesting line, particularly because it's so specific, which is not something you expect in a pop song. "The world could end now, baby, we'll be living in The Walking Dead." The Walking Dead, of course, is a series about living in a post-apocalyptic zombie world. And Justin Timberlake saying that basically, no matter what happens, anything at all that you can think of, I gotcha. And then we may have the world's simplest chorus ever, "'Cause I got supplies, supplies, I got you, I got supplies, supplies." And of course he stretches it out, supplies, you know. And the bridge, he changes tone for a second. "Now I wanna know everything, don't leave a single detail out." And then the music stops and he says, "Wait." And he goes back into saying, "There ain't no need of stopping, girl. We can keep going together, nothing to worry about." So essentially he's using post-apocalyptic imagery, both in the music video and in the song, to show that he's going to be there for somebody, whether it's other races and the girl that he's like helping and saving as representative of the other races, or just some chick he met that was being kind of pushed around by her ex. Guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed this explanation of Supplies, the music video, and the music by Justin Timberlake, and I cannot wait to hear what song you think that I should do next. Please comment that down below, and I'll talk to you later. Check out these videos right here. I've picked them out specifically because I think that you who are watching this video will like them, and I will talk to you next time.